So St. Louis has a state of emergency ongoing right now, and all signs in terms of the statistics and the treatment of the black community throughout many parts of America seem to indicate that a year on from the death of Michael Brown, little or nothing has been learned.
Why aren't there standards? Why isn't there a standard of training nationally? Why isn't there a standard for de-escalation? Why don't we know that? Why can't I go to online and go to the Federal Department of Justice and look at what is the protocol for how to deal with someone? How do you de-escalate a violence? What do they tell? What do they train? Where is that stuff?
Yeah.
We don't.
You know what I want?
Because
so
that's
they
not what they
established
teach them. They teach them the opposite, John, like you said.
They also
teach them to shoot first.
And they teach them to lie to citizens about what their rights are and everything. So they have, those, you see it on TV all the time, they have the Miranda rights, where they're forced to read you your rights. I want to establish the opposite of this. I want a short thing, maybe 5 or 10 rules that a citizen gets to recite to police. No, motherfucker, I don't have to show you my ID in this state.
Right.
I don't have to get rid of my cigarette. All the different rights that they have that are denied to them by police.
Right.
I want a short little recitable list of the rights we have, the preemptive rights we have over the police.
You understand I have
They're so often forgotten.
You understand I have a right to ignore any of your questions. You understand I have a right to not show you an ID. You ever understand that I have a right not to comply with the things that you say that are unlawful. You understand that?
That would be great.
Right, that's what
Because apparently without that as an actual law, the police will not hear it. That's cause apparently, from the police's point of view, for violence.
All they have to do is say anything he did, I was scared. Anything he did, he wasn't complying. He didn't comply. That's what they're saying about that woman, Sandra Blanch. She didn't comply. I had to get her out to come over sign the ticket. She wouldn't comply.
She had a cigarette.
She wasn't complying. She wasn't complying.
Yeah.
So that's
And thank God for the limited amount of body cameras and cell phone cameras where we can actually see when they lie about how something went down. We actually get some footage that indicates how it actually happened.
That's the thing. And again, that cop, it's Sandra Blanch, he knew he was being recorded. He didn't give a shit.
That's true.
They don't care. They don't care. So again, it's the culture. It's not. And
well, they won't care until the footage actually results in a number losing their jobs.
And yes,
or going to prison.
Yes, and
then perhaps they will.
And this goes back to the Black Lives Matter about how when we first started covering, or when I first started covering this stuff for the Young Turks, I was a little bit of a pariah around here, right? A lot of people are like, Jimmy's he's fucking off his rocker, and he said all cops are criminals and all, and that's because I fucking knew better, because I grew up with cops. They're in my family, they're in my, anyway, my whole neighborhood was cops and firemen, right? So I knew this already going in. So people, I've already stuck my neck out for this issue, right? So I feel like I have the bona fides on this issue to talk about it, and that I'm not some out-of-touch liberal white supremacist, right? That I'm kind of...
Your next comedy show is going to be interrupted.
That'll be good. As long
Anyway,
as we videotape it and get some news out of it.